जय वृंदावन विहंगम की जय महाशक्ति महाकाली माता की जय. Friends, let us all stand together to join in Shiva Arati. Hare Om Vikreshaya Pratham Sherputre Krityam Brahmachari Krityam Chandrakhandite Pushpandite Chaturthanam Pancham Skandamate Shashtam Katyayate Cha Sasamam Kalaratrite Mahakavrite Cha Shvam Navam Siddhadve Cha Nam Durga Prakirtitam Om Namah Shivaya. आनंद दाता ज्ञान पंडित जी शेख सारे कल्पना से अपनी सीधी जी. We are delighted that dispels of darkness. To you, O Shiva, we offer salutations. May we never walk the path of darkness. Show us the light that leads towards you, O Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Sarva Mangala Mangala Shive Sarvatra Shadike Sharanya Tempike Gauri Narayani Namostate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Umapati Mahadev ki jai. words are sung by all sages and saints. Om Janto Shai Vaimai Mahadevaya Janto Durga Prachodaya Om Sajam Javarma Sangeetam Vaimai Krishna Ivan Vaimai Daya Kirapa Om Yashra Pundit Deodath Vyas, Mahashakti Navdurga Mata ki Jai, Mahashakti Mahakali Mata ki Jai. Bhaktajana Asimuje, So this evening, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you once more to this wonderful evening of devotion. We will satsang ka vivekana holy, and without satsang, without these moments, how can we acquire the grace, the blessings of Bhagavan? Our Bhagya, it's a blessed opportunity. What counts in my friend? What counts is in these moments of satsang, this is what counts in the long run. In the final analysis, this is what is going to be counted in your lives. So, I want to especially welcome all of you to this evening's puja on behalf of Shree Shankar Mandir, to Ashwata Sarpini. I want to say special thanks to Jens, and of course, Sandy, Mr. Strategy, Sandra, Sandy, and of course, Paige and all of you. We're very happy that you are all Shrotas. So, blessings to Ashwata Sarpini. To Pundit Deodath Vyas, Pundit Puja, Pundit Village, and also the Prakash, Pundit Raj, and of course, Pundit Deodath Vyas. Nice to have you. I know you'll be here one night. Thank you very much. So, to all of them, Shubha Swati. To our team on the stage, this is the team that works. You know, as I said last time, I really is about teamwork. One person can do it all. You see, this is about teamwork where you and I are all of us together, we're able to achieve the goal of our organization. So I want to say special thanks to our Shiv Puraan for the sacrifices they have made to be here, and of course this evening, Shiv Puraan. This is the period that is so close to Shivratri. Shivratri is the night of Lord Shiva, and that is the night that Bhagavan Shiva himself was followed. Lord Shiva one day and Parvati, they had a discussion, and Parvati asked Lord Shiva, "Oh venerable Lord, which one of the many rituals pleases you most? Which one of the many rituals pleases you most?" If you look at the all, you see Shiva and Parvati. And then what Lord Shiva said to Parvati, the 14th night of the new moon, in the dark fortnight during the month of Bhargava, is my most favorable day. And then that day happens to be Tuesday coming on. That is the day that is most favorable to Lord Shiva. My devotees give me great happiness by mere fasting. By mere fasting, they give me great happiness. So you see that the night of Shivratri is the night when we must prepare ourselves to step up to the altar to receive that blessing. But you see, in the night of Shivratri, there are 4 periods that are very important. They're called Char Praha. The 4 periods of worship during the night of Shivratri is also interpreted as being a process of self-transformation. You see, Shivratri is about self-transformation, where we can transform ourselves, we can change. Shivratri is a time of change, when we can step up to the higher altar of our Shiva consciousness. Especially the night of worship of Lord Shiva is divided into 4 3-hour periods. This class is called 4 periods. 4 3-hour periods, 6, 9, 12. So you see, you have the different periods, that are called prayer. So during this time, we will be doing all of these in order to secure the blessings of the Divine Shiva. So let's remember that. Shivratri is the night of Lord Shiva. Shivratri is the festival of personal transformation. It's a time of personal transformation from human to divine. And like I always say, we are not human beings. Straight. So we are Muslim. No, we are divine beings. Yeah? One writer speaks about this in one of the books. We are divine beings having a spiritual experience. A human experience. So we are divine beings having a spiritual experience. And this evening, we have come to experience the blessings of Bhagwan Shiva. So, let's all bow and pray as we meditate on the glorious form of Bhagwan Shiva in a position of prayer, as we sit in the presence of the Lord. This is the time when we become very close to each other. And this is the time when we offer our prayer, our salutations, when we bow down to Bhagwan Shiva. Shiva Shankar Bhole Bharto ke Namah, Tumko Nago Pranam Prabhu, Tumko Mera Pranam. I offer my salutations at thy Lord's feet, O Shiva. poverty, pain, and misery. To the mighty one, we offer our salutation. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Jaya Rupeni Samstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha Jai Vishnu Yajna Purush, the one who presides over yajnas. Shantakaram Bhujaveshayanam Padmanam Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasavesham Vedaparamam Svaram Lakshmikantam Kamalanayam Yogiviryanaganyam Vande Vishnu Bhavayam Sarvavekaram. For strength and courage, for his protection to Shree Mandir, we bow in salutation. Deke Hanumana Mahaprabhu Jogaju Sankara Hoya Hamaro Kauna So Sankara Muradarivato Jo Tamase Nijata Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Thanks for Shivapati Mahadev Satyam Shivam Sundaram. He is none other than Bhagwan Shiva, Bholinath, Samasta Loka Shankar, the one who gives blessedness to this world. So, Shivaji is taught about the worship of that Lord who is Shiva. The name Shiva itself means auspicious. And when we worship Bhagwan Shiva, auspicious things will come into our lives. So, Bhagwan Shiva is Satyam. Satyam means truth, but you see, one of the things we have to have is faith to believe. Yes. You must have faith, otherwise nothing makes sense if you don't have faith. Faith is to believe what we do not see. You see, I don't see God. I can't see Him, but I believe in God. What about you? Yes, your presence here means you believe in Him. So faith is to believe what you do not see. And the reward of this faith is to see what we believe. You see? So faith, is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And that makes a lot of sense. You see, the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So you must have that faith. And with faith, you know what you will get? You will get grace, G-R-A-C. And one of the things I have a little difficulty in explaining is what is grace, what is blessing. I can describe this flower and this plant, but I cannot describe what is blessing. Blessing is something you have to experience. You see, grace shines like a streak of light. Have you ever seen lightning? The lightning appears and just disappears. Grace shines like a streak of light. It penetrates the universe, undeterred by distance and darkness. That grace of God is undeterred by distance and darkness. It comes from God. You won't see it, but it knows where it is going. When that grace of God, okay, let me pause. I want to already point the direction where God is. You know, all of us, we look up on God, He's up there, quite right, you're right here. So it knows where it is going. And at any moment, that grace of God will touch someone. At any moment, that grace of God, that blessing can touch someone. And you know who is touched tonight? All of us, we are sitting at the shoulders, the members of the group, and each one of us, we are touched by the grace. This is how it works. Undeterred by distance and darkness, that blessings know where it is going. But in order to get the blessings, you have to do something. What did you do? You made the effort. And through the conscientious effort, you are here tonight. You could have been somewhere else. But Bhagwan Shiva He has brought us together to receive of His wonderful grace, His blessings. So Shivratri is all about the grace and the blessings of the Vani, and this evening we pray that we will all be blessed by that wonderful grace of the Vani Shiva. So during this time, you see, as I have been explaining, there are different forms of Lordship. If you look at the altar, you see that standing form with Parvati next to him, that is Mrityunjay Mahadev. Okay, so that form is called Mrityunjay Mahadev. When you look at another form of Lordship, where you see him sitting and his eyes half closed, that's another form of Bhagwanship. And then you see him sitting rather in a circle dancing. So he's Nataraj Bhagwanship. And so you have different forms of Lord Shiva. But when you look at the Lingam, last night we talked about the Narmadeshwar Lingam, the importance of that Lingam. And that is the Lingam we have. So the Lingam in the Mandir is called Narmadeshwar Lingam. And it is a Lingam that has come from the river in India that is called Narmada. So it is, as I explained last night, a Lingam like that, no plant pratishtha, no ceremonies are to be done. It's just, put and go. There are two images in Hinduism where you do not have to do elaborate ceremony. You see all those images on altar, Ganesh, Lord Vishnu, Hanuman, and all of them, you have to pay them with the milk and the ghee and the honey and the dahi and all of this. You have to dress them, you have to do asana, you have to do pran pratishtha, right? And when you do all of that and recite the relevant mantras, the eyes are closed and you will open the eyes. And then you begin your offerings. But with two images, this is not done. And which are the two? Okay, let's all join together as we do one version and then we will continue. Two images, no elaborate ceremony is done. Which are these two? We have these two in the temple here. Tab Shiva Par Karo Nimeya, Tab Shiva Par. In this version, we are asking Lord Shiva to take us across the river. Now which is the river? The river of Anpasas. And when we cross over that river, we will go to the shore of organization. And we will find peace of this river. So all of us we're going to sing the Lord Shiva for His blessings and two things, his hands cut up with the vibration and sing Lord Shiva. Tab Shiva Par Karo Nimeya, Tab Shiva Par, Tab Shiva Par, Tab Shiva Par Karo Nimeya, Tab Shiva Par. So the two images where no elaborate prostration ceremony is done is the Narmada Lingam, that is the one in the middle, and the next one is the Shastra. The Shastra, last year we had 5 evenings of so much information about Tulsi and Shastra. So the Shastra is one image, no huge elaborate setup of preparation. That comes from the river and so these are two sacred images. Shastra is Lord Vishnu, Narmada is Lord Shiva, and these two images, very simple, beautiful to worship. So the Shiv Lingam is one of those beautiful forms of Bhagwan Shiva. So let us see what Dr. has says. Simply, all of this is in preparation for the night of Lord Shiva. So let me ask you the first question. What is the night of Lord Shiva called? What is the name of the night of Lord Shiva? Very nice, Shiva. So all of this is in preparation. You see, friends, look where the lingam is. You have to step up to go to the altar. So it's a preparation. Life is a series of preparations. So let's continue. Karpuragauram Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujagendharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. मैं इस शुभ कथा को कहता हूँ जिस निरंतर श्रवण करने से मनुष्य निश्चय ही पापों से मुक्त हो जाते हैं। दक्षिण दिशा में चित्रकूट के निकट जबकि सिद्ध देने वाले और सज्जनों के हितकारी कामद नामक जो बड़ा भारीपन है वही ब्रह्मा जी के पुत्र ऋषि अग्नि अनसुया शासन कठिन किया है। जहाँ पहले देव से प्राणी को दुखदायक सहर्ष विकट अनावृष्टि हुई। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 the 5-syllable mantra. Namah Shivaya. But before any mantra is recited, Om begins every mantra. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shri Hanumandaya Namah. So every mantra begins with Om. You see, so Om is the beginning. But it is said, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now what is the word? Om is the word. You see? So every mantra begins with Om. And the 5-syllable mantra of Lord Shiva begins with Om and makes it Shat. Makes it the 6-syllable mantra now. So whatever is offered to Lord Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya is recited. Of course there are other mantras. All Pandits know all the big mantras. But for you and me, when I sit down to the puja, Om Namah Shivaya, that's my mantra. When Baba comes to the puja, give him chocolate. Let him recite all the long mantra. Right? But that's not a trouble, that's a blessing to recite mantras. So Om Namah Shivaya, and through that mantra, you're able to meet with Lord Shiva and speak with him. We could meet Lord Shiva and we could speak with him. Okay, there is somebody in the States you want to talk to. How are you going to talk to that person? You have yourself the other number and the other person answers. So the moment you say, Om Namah Shivaya, Lord Shiva answers. You get his attention because my devotee is calling you. The moment you chant the mantra of Bhagavan, you draw his attention. He is listening to what you have to say. So again, it comes down to having faith in what you do. Many शुभ कथा कहता जिस निरंतर श्रवण करने से मनुष्य निश्चय ही पाप से मुक्त हो जाते हैं. So Shree Sutta Ji is relating to the sages and saints, and he says, I shall now relate to you this most auspicious katha. And श्रवण करने से, by listening, मनुष्य पापों से मुक्त हो जाते हैं. By listening to this wonderful katha, all sins are destroyed. You see, as I explained to you, three things: the vibhuti, that sacred ash, Shiva's name, and the Rudraksh. So we talk about the Rudraksh already, and every night we've been talking about Shiva's name. So maybe tomorrow we'll talk about ashes. You do ashes and puja. In the worship of Lord Shiva, you have to offer ashes. Vibhuti. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. So the name of Lord Shiva, sin never touches those from whose mouth the names of Shiva comes. This is simple way we can purify ourselves just by chanting the name of the Lord. You know how important and how powerful the name of God is? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Antakali Chumamiva Smaran, remember me, chant my name. So by just simply chanting the name, transformation takes place, we change. You know, we are transformed. So, Shravana they say, so Shravana means listening. Now, what is the benefit of listening? Shravana means listening, so all of you are listening. How do you listen? Man sadhan hokar, with the mind concentrated. So you listen with your two ears and you listen with your mind. So your mind must be focused. So we're talking about Lord Shiva, what you're thinking about. I wonder what you're listening. No, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about Bhagavan Shiva. So you know, concentration. When we speak about Bhagavan Shiva, so you know, when you listen with concentration. And when you listen, you know what happens? You learn. And when you learn, you understand. And when you understand, you appreciate. You see? So Shravana means listening. So Papo se mukht ho jate hai, freedom from sins. Because when you listen, there's positivity in your life, and then what happens? The negativity will be destroyed. Darshan Vishad Chitrakoot. So in India there's a place called Chitrakoot, and in this beautiful area that is called Chitrakoot, there lived Ati and Anasuya, two wonderful souls. Ati and Anasuya, they lived in this region. Ati is Brahma Putra, he's the son of Brahma. So the son of Brahma, his name is Ati, and his consort Anasuya, they lived in this forest region in an ashram. You see, they had given up everything. There are four stages in life. The first stage is the stage of brahmacharya. That's the stage of studentship, of preparation. So all of us, we went through that stage, right? Where we prepare ourselves. Second stage is grihastha, the householder's life. And then, when you get married, you enter the second stage. And then you have what is called the vanprastha, where you know you begin to relinquish material things, and you start to get closer to the Lord. Is there anybody here like this? We still have to work and we still have to pay bills. So, you know, gradually you find a little more time to get closer to God. And then when the fourth stage comes, grihastha ashram, now this is the time to make peace with your master. Because you're going to go to him earlier than later. So the grihastha ashram. So, Ati and Anasuya, they had gone through the three stages, and now they are at their fourth stage, which is No, I will not say old age. It's the age, where they have gone into a higher state. They have gone a higher state of, God realization. So what happens? It so happens while they live there, something terrible happened. Parabhishesh is going to do a Sankirtan, and then what is it so terrible? That, humanity started to suffer. That man started to suffer so much. In the days of Brahma, of Brahmas and Atyan and Anasuya, what was so difficult that was happening? So joined together, and listen to your hands again. Principle of Mahapati Mahadev ki Jai.
Shivaji Mandir, oh Shivaji Mandir, aao bedro Jamuna. Shivaji Mandir, aao bedro Jamuna.
This was the ashram of the same Atya and Anasuya. And when they visited this ashram, Anasuya, the very old lady, she took Sita to one part of the ashram and Atya took Shri Ram to another part. And so both Atya and Anasuya, they started to then impart knowledge to them. Now they are a newly wedded couple. This is a newly wedded couple. And the sage Anasuya, what message she gave to Sita, maybe one day we'll do that on the Ramayana. What her duty, her responsibility is as being the wife of Sri Ram. How she must conduct herself and the role and the responsibility that she has taken up to become wedded to Sri Ram. So, who is a saint? We talk about saints and sages. You have men like Swami Vivekananda, like Paramahansa Yogananda, like Tulsidas Ji, like all of this. I told you about the 300-pound saint whose name was, I tell you the name just now. This man was 300 pounds. He used to hardly eat a meal. His life was one of total fasting. And he will sit on the water of the Ganga, sit on top of the water and meditate. If I sit on water, I will sing. This 300-pound sage, he sat on the surface of waters of these great men. The Guru of Yogananda, Sri Yukteswara. To show you how great these men were. And this is not story. Paramahansa Yogananda was sitting in his room in meditation. When suddenly this bright light entered into his room. When he opened his eyes, he saw his Guru. He got up and he embraced his Guru Yukteswara. Then he stepped back and said, Guruji, is this the same body I buried in the sands of Puri? Is this the same body? The Guru looked at him and said, yes. It is the same body that you buried in the sands of Puri. I have come to give you darshan. So here this Guru, his body, he died and they buried him in the sand. Yogananda himself helped him to put him in the sand and to bury him. And this afternoon he came in the form of the flesh to show the power of these great men. How did they acquire such powers? They never ate 3 times a day. Their life was one of total fasting. Who is a saint? Swami Shivananda himself tells us, who is a saint? He who lives in God, or the eternal, who is free from egoism. I will let him be saved. Who is free from egoism, likes and dislikes, who is free from selfishness, from vanity, from pride, from mindless, from lust, from greed, from anger. He says is free from all of this. Who is endowed with equal vision, who is balanced in mind. When joy and sorrow comes, you know, when we happy jump for joy. And when things go bad, we get pissed. Saints are not like that. They are equal, they are balanced in mind. You see, they are merciful, they have tolerance, they are righteous. There is custom that they love all, they hate none. Who has divine knowledge, that person is a saint. You see, look at the qualities of the saints. Saints and sages are blessings to the world. Saints and sages are blessings to the world, friends. They are the custodians of superior divine wisdom. They are the custodians. You see, the Vedas were revealed to these sages, not to me and not to you, to these great sages and saints. They are the custodians of superior divine wisdom, spiritual power, and inexhaustible spiritual wealth. They are so rich in inexhaustible spiritual wealth. Even kings bow their heads at their lotus feet. When Vishwamin was going to visit Raja Darshan, little ordinary man, Vishwamin, the great sage, going to visit the king. The king stepped down from his throne and he took the holy name with him to go out and to welcome Vishwamin. And the king himself bowed down his head on the feet. Such is the greatness of saints and sages. King Janak said to Yagyapal, O venerable sage, I am grateful to your exalted holiness, for through your lofty and sublime instructions, I offer my whole kingdom at your feet. King Janak was the father of Sita. He offered his whole kingdom to the feet of Yagyapal, one of the great sages. He gave him everything, kingdom, everything. Such was the power of such sages. I will wait on thee like a servant. And he said, O Yagyapal, I give you everything. I give you the throne and everything. The crown that I wear on my head, I give you that. You are the king. And I will be your servant. You see how King Janak, the father of Sita, looked upon the great sage Yagyapal. Had it not been for them, friends, what it would have been with him? Maybe we would have been Eugenides or something like that. You see, look at the great writings. This is why. There are many types of Yagwedu. we are all, all of us were indebted, we have to pay back. Who we have to pay back? Our parents. With the year. Who we have to pay back? Is sages and sages. We have to pay them back. And how do we pay them back? By being grateful to the teachings they imparted to us. By following their teachings. You see, one of the great sages, Vyas, who wrote the 4 Vedas and the 18 Puranas. Who is the Vyas? You see that person who sits on this singhasana, on any singhasana, he is the representation of Vyas. This is why they don't do my puja. I represent Vyas. So the puja is done for me in recognition of Vyas. Such is the greatness of these great saints and sages. This is why the Rama said, let's do Shri Ram Jai Ram and then we continue. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. How Lord Shiva describes saints and sages? There is Chandan. There's a tree that is called the sandalwood tree, the Chandan tree. You see, when you do puja, you get Chandan in the pot, right? That comes from the plant which is the sandalwood plant that grows in India. And the breeze will blow that, and when you touch it, has a sweet fragrance, beautiful fragrance. And it gives freely to all. So sages give freely to everyone. Sages are not selfish people. They give profusely of the great wisdom they possess, such as the nature of sages and saints. They are the givers of spiritual wealth to each one of us. So Akshay was one of those great givers of spiritual wealth, but unfortunately, so Bharashta became unablished to be. In this land of devotion, famine set in, the rain stopped falling, there is drought. All the trees have dried up, no flowers, no fruits. The rivers are all dry. And so a time of starvation and suffering has set in. You see, Lord Krishna says, Sukha, Dukha, Samikha, Lam, Alava, Jaya, Jaya. In life itself, we will experience good times and bad times. We will experience joy and sorrow. The ups and downs, we will experience. Friends, life is not smooth sailing. It's not smooth sailing. You will have the waves, the ups and downs. And when these moments come, you have to be a strong person. This is why we put up a chandi for Hanumanji, to give us the strength. When difficult times come, we will be able to stand up and face it. We must have the courage. You see, when difficult times come, we must have the courage to face all the difficulties when they come. This is why we all join in prayer to Hanumanji. He gives us the strength, the courage. He removes the difficulties in our lives and we will be able to achieve that blessing. So, difficult times come. Actually, another surya, just imagine, no water, no food. Can we live without water and food? Maybe for a while. But how long can we live without all of these necessities? Mahabhayankar, it's a very terrible time that has come. प्राणियों की संकट को देखकर अत्य प्रेमपति व्रत अनुसूया था. But when the old lady, the wife of Ati, whose name is Anasuya, when Anasuya saw what was happening, this terrible period of time that has set in, यह दुख मुझसे सह नहीं जाता. She looked at her husband and said, I cannot bear this anymore. This difficult time, I cannot bear this anymore. Even in the Ramayana, when Lakshmana was injured in the battlefield, when Hanumanji brought an injured Lakshmana like a child and placed Lakshmana on the lap of Shri Ram, he looked at Hanumanji and said, Itane vipati pare hum upar, so much of troubles I have to bear. Sita has lost, father died, my brother, now the only relative with me, he is injured. And so he himself, Shri Ram explained, he cried out, so much I have to bear, Lakshmana. So Anasuya could not bear this. It was too much for her. So what is she going to do? यह सुनकर आसन पर बैठे हुए अति प्राणायाम तीन आवृत्ति कर समाधि में लीन हो अपने आत्मा में स्थित परम ज्योति स्वरूप शिवजी शंकर का ध्यान करने लगी. So Anasuya, what will he do? In difficult times, who will return? Then to Bhagwan, return to the Lord. So Ati, in response, he sat down and he decided, let me pray now. Let me worship Lord Shiva. Let me seek his blessings. But you see, how can we worship Lord Shiva? No water. As you know, we have each other the Shiva. So what, no water, what will we do? We offer flowers, no flowers, what will we offer? No fruits, what will we offer? So there's nothing, no leaves, leaves all dried. So what kind of puja are we going to do there without leaves and flowers and fruits? But you see, there's a kind of puja that is called Mansik puja. Simple mental offerings. As you sit there, you close your eyes, you visualize the form of Lord Shiva. And out of your faith, the waters of pure love is materials, the flowers of your good virtues, the leaves of your true nature, all of this is what you offer on the Shiva. So there is a puja that is called Mansik puja, simple mental offerings. You don't need leaves and flowers for that. That is Mansik puja. So here he sits down in front of that lingam. Shankar ka dhyan karne lage, meditating on Lord Shiva. And as he sat here with his eyes closed, this is our puja this evening. So all of us are going to do this puja with Ati Muni. So let's all sit up, and I ask the ladies to say, all be nice in your head, and my brothers, sit upright, as we now in the presence of Lord Shiva, we're going to do Mansik puja, we're going to make offerings that Bhagwan Shiva himself cherishes. And in the process, we are chanting together, Om Namah Shiva, let's prepare for this offering. Offer to Lord Shiva for his blessings, for his wonders. So concentrate now, visualize the beautiful form of Lord Shiva, and just allow the sacred mantras to soak into you. Om Namah Shivaya, we pray.
Shree Shankar Om Shree Shankar Om Shree Shankar Om Sada Shiv Jai Shankar
So after the great sage prayed and prayed and prayed, but the rains did not fall. But you know, Ganga Devi, the goddess, was from the heavens. When she saw the penance of this great sage, when Ganga Devi saw the support the old lady was giving to him, both of them without anything to eat or to drink, so much faith and so much love. Their faith is what sustained them. You know, when you fast Holy Shivratri, wait into the night, you will not feel hungry. Because you have the faith and you believe in the power of Lord Shiva. So Ganga Devi descended. And when Ganga Devi descended, she observed from a distance what was happening. And Ganga Devi was moved. She felt so proud of this old man and this old lady at demonstration. But after a while, Ante opened his eyes. The first thing he asked for, Jal. Apne prayer se, Jal, don't give me some water. Lekin barsha nahi hua, rains did not fall. The rivers are dry, there is no water. Where will she get water from? But very beautiful Anasuya. Kamandul re Jal chale lagi. She took up the Kamandaru, the Kamandaru was like a water. And she went searching for water. But when the rivers are dry, no water, what will happen? One day जाकर बेचारे लगे कि जल कहाँ से लाओ, where will I get water? And she keeps asking where to go. इसी प्रकार जल की खोज में जाते देखकर नदियों में श्रेष्ठ गंगा जी ने उनका पीछे की. But Ganga, the goddess, is because Lord Shiva sometimes you see that Ganga is flowing from his butterflies, and sometimes you see the beautiful face of the goddess Ganga. Yes. So that is the goddess who keeps following Anasuya. And then when Ganga Devi saw, we go to Ganga and we do puja. For Kartik, we go to the beach and we do puja. There's Ganga Dhara. There are 10 days specially dedicated to Ganga. During these 10 days, we go to the river, to the beach, and we do puja. You see, that's the worship of Ganga Devi. And those of you who will be going to India, you will go to the Ganga and you will purify yourselves and you will enjoy the blessing. Just being here is a great blessing. Seeing Ganga is a great blessing. Touching the water is a great blessing. But you can't swim too far, because the water is freezing. That's all. So that's the blessing of Ganga. So Ganga Devi, look at it, the Ganga Devi herself descended and is following Anasuya. Yesu bhage to thanyo, andupar Ganga said, oh blessed baby, oh blessed Mama. Main tum par prasanna, she said, I am pleased with you. Now Anasuya didn't do any offering. She just sat there and supported the old man in what he was doing. A service that she rendered on him. And so Ganga Devi said, I am pleased with you. Tell me, what do you want? मैं गंगा हूँ, जो तुम्हारे भजन पसंद हो, तुम्हारे पास I came because of your love and devotion. I came to you. Jalajo, what Ganga wanted, Raga, what Anasuya wanted, she wanted some water. But she did not want the water for herself, she wanted the water for the old man and pray. Ganga ji ne kaha, acha ek garha kho. So Ganga Devi said, dig a hole in the ground. But old lady, big famous, how can she dig a hole in the ground? So she started to move the dust, because the ground is dusty, is dry. And she created a little hole on the ground. Ganga was Gange mein pravish ho, jal ho gaya. And then Ganga Devi herself manifested the water. You know, when all the religions talk about, you know, how to call it? Miracles. Yes, friends. I believe in them. But my teachings have miracles too. Look at it. The water that filled, where did that water come from? From Ganga, the goddess herself. And so that the little hole is filled with water. But look at the miracle again. If water falls on the dusty ground, what happens to the water? It gets dusty, it gets muddy, it gets muddy. But this water remains clear, crystalline. Because that is no ordinary water. The water from the river Ganga that flows today, right now, is pure sacred water. And you know how many times they have tested that water? Foreigners have tested that water to see if there are germs. That river never has any germs. It is so pure. Because that came from, you know where the Ganga came? From the toenails of Lord Vishnu. And what came from the feet of Lord Vishnu cannot be impure. That is Charananda. And from the feet of Lord Vishnu, it came on the head of Lord Shiva. What comes from the head of Lord Shiva cannot be impure. How can friends? But again, in all what we believe. So, Anasui, what did she do? She dipped it under to water. And she was cold. When she said, "Oh Ganga, you pleased with me?" "Yes, I'm pleased with you." "Then will you wait? Let me bring you. I think my husband will have darshan too." They said how selfless she is. She got blessings. She wanted her husband to get blessings. So she carried the water. First thing he did, you know, wash his hands and he sipped water 3 times. Now his throat is dry enough. And you know, when you're so thirsty, you can't wait to sip water. But look what he did. Sip water 3 times. Arjuna, Keshavanam, Radhavanam, Madhavanam. And then he says, whether he for the stream. Jal kahan se mila? Where did we get water? Varsha nahi hua, where did we go? So when she explained, Ganga Devi gave her the water. He was so overjoyed. Ganga kahan hai? Where is Ganga? And just imagine, I would use your imagination. Old man, old lady. And they are going to meet Ganga Devi. That's the pilgrimage of life, friends. When you know you have left your homes and you have come. No, you are not old man and old lady. You have left your homes and you have come on a pilgrimage to meet Bhagavan Shiva. This is what you have done, friends. Today you have embarked on a pilgrimage to meet with the Lord. So, when he saw Ganga Devi, when he saw the water, again he sipped 3 times. And then they both bowed at the feet of Ganga Devi. And then Ganga Devi said, now I am going. I gave you my blessings. But you know, Annasua said, Ganga, when you go, water will dry. Where will we get water? We will not stay. And Ganga said, I shall stay. This water shall never dry. This water will flow on eternally. Never will the water will run low, but it will never dry. And so, at the Annasua, they asked the feet of Ganga Devi. Friends, this is what devotion is all about. To believe is important. And you know what they said to Ganga Devi as we come close to the end? Jai Ma Ganga Ma, Jai Ma Ganga Ma, Ganga Ji ki leher baiya bai, Ganga Ji ki leher baiya bai, jiya bai. This is something that actually happened. And so they fell at the feet of Ganga Devi, Jai Ma, Ganga Ma. Ganga is the river of spirituality, friends. India is known as the land of spirituality. This is what India is all about, the land of spirituality. This is why we go to India, not to go only for shopping, but we go, because there's that magnetic pull. And when we go there, it's for a purpose, friends. And when you come back, you're rejuvenated. Last time I went in and come back, I get so much younger. Okay, that's fine. You know, it transforms you. You have to experience it. So, Ganga Devi. The moment, they pray like this, Lord Shiva himself descended. And Bhagwan Shiva, just imagine, Lord Shiva was so pleased. And Bhagwan Shiva said, you worship my kingdom here. You did penance here. Now I shall name this place after you. Where Sri Ram did my puja, that place is called Rameshwar. And where you have done my puja, this place is called Athareshwar. So this place is sanctioned as a place that is so dear to me. And so, Ganga Devi, Antadhyana, she disappeared. And Bhagwan Shiva returned to Kailash, the water remained. And today, friends, that very same water continues to flow. That water will never ever dry, because that is the blessings from Ganga Devi herself. And what happens from him? Friends, will take us into tomorrow night's Katha. So all of this is the worship of Bhagwan Shiva and the blessings that descend. So when you look at Lord Shiva, you see the mantra blocks flowing. From the mantra blocks, you see the secret Ganga. With the end picture of Lord Shiva, you will see that Ganga that is flowing. So Lord Shiva is called Gangadhar. The one who carries that sacred Ganga, he is called Gangadhar, the symbol of purity. So Shivratri is all about purifying ourselves. It's all about stepping up to the altar. And when you take that load of jal and you bring that Shivlingam, then what happens? You purify yourselves to receive the blessings of Bhagavan. Next, Bolo Kailash Pradesh Shankar Bhagavan Ki Jai. So we have one bhajan in, and then we go straight to the present.
Ganga Charane Chaudhavan Sasani Bhagwan Sindhare Javasni Sindhare Hami aaye hai Umaya hami aaye hai Hami aaye hai Umaya hami aaye hai Ganga Mayani aaye
Seven years of Dhर्म की जय।